Hi, welcome to today. My name is Lynn Hoerauf, and this is Relational Effectiveness. We are talking about all things DISC personality style, and in that, we are going through the stress response for the high I or the influence category. And before we get started, I really like to thank the Strategic Advisor Board for sponsoring this video today. And so let's get started. So one of the things that a high I deals with regularly is their emotions. They have emotional responses. They have the highs, the lows, everything in between. And so when they're under stress, they may feel overwhelmed. They may feel just like they have to express their emotions. So this is just something to be aware of. If you're a high I, find your ways that work for you when you're feeling overwhelmed or you feel like there's so much stress coming down on you. That will just help you in leaps and bounds. And for those of you who are with a high I when they're experiencing emotions, you may find that they are having an outburst about the situation or the people involved. And it is their way of processing what's going on and to release that energy. So some ideas for releasing that energy include being creative. It is your strength. So take that energy and hone it or take that energy and focus it on writing or create a song, artwork, whatever is your form of creativity. Go ahead and do that. And sometimes people talk about drama that maybe if you're thinking of someone who's drama, you might be thinking of a high I. And first of all, for us high I's out there, a lot of people are watching movies that are dramatic or watching TV or songs. So we're touching on emotions in a way that sometimes people don't know how to express as the same way as we might know how to express or do express. So I don't know what to say about that. It's not that we're all dramatic, but we might be sometimes. I will admit it. But overall, we talked about going to finding our center, which then could be including handling all of those emotional energies that can come up from a stressful situation. If you're with a high I and they're having this kind of emotional outburst about the situation, it's probably best at that time to just not argue with it. It may add fuel to the flame. I think being supportive and encouraging to get them through this, maybe sharing some ideas at the end of the conversation or at the end of the expression, ideas, so ways that you see it. I have friends and they need to talk about stuff and I'm okay with that. And so we talk about it and I'm not going to jump in the middle and say, you shouldn't feel that way or how could you do this? I'm going to support them. And then by the end of the conversation, and I say, man, I can see how you're feeling that way. And this is what I'm seeing. I'm seeing that it's not as personal as it might feel right now. And then sharing the visual from the person that's not right in it. We see things because we're not right in them sometimes. We're not experiencing it the same way. When someone's experiencing something's very stressful, there's all of their thoughts about it. There's their history about it. There's the concerns that they have, the inadequacies that they feel. But when we can be their friend and walk alongside it, we can share with them that the ideas or the things that we see in a gentle way to help them to be able to see that and grasp onto that idea too, or that hope. And it really goes a long way. And it feels really great to be part of that process too. So when they're going through this, it's really not a time to evaluate for the I or the person that's sharing this experience. This is just a time of emotional outburst to process. They're processing their thoughts and feelings about what's happened. And with that, they can more easily process after, because some of the worst part of the situation is over. And like I encourage the high D, if you're in the midst of that, work out. I mean, how can that not hurt us, right? Well, I guess we can get hurt by that, but my point is getting that extra energy out, dancing, being creative. Oh, that feels so good. So if you find yourself in that overwhelmed situation, turn on your jams, have some time and just just get it out there on the dance floor. Leave it on the dance floor, and you'll be able to figure some things out maybe afterwards easier. So anyway, maybe we can dance our way through the holidays and the stress that happens during this time of year. Like I said in the last session, I heard them talking about all the stress that happens for people during the holidays. As we know, more things going on, more demands, more gatherings, things like that. But let's just take a deep breath through this, like I said, and maybe knock a couple things off the list and not try to do everything so perfectly. Appreciate each other in the messiness of life or the not quite as perfectness of life. And I don't know, just dance it out. Maybe that'll help a little bit this year. So when you hear those Christmas songs in the stores or whatever, if I see you in the aisle, I really want to see you like moving side to side to the beat. So anyway, I hope you have a great day, and we'll see you next time.